Hello, my loves. How are you today? Zoe here, leader of this group, creator of this group, creator of Rich Girl School. Love to tell you about that one. We are here today for day 2 of Soulful Sales. Soulful Sales. Okay, so yesterday we talked about that sales is to take the perspective on that sales is a love that you have for people. Okay, and this is for anybody who perhaps has an aversion to sales, thinks, oh, I can't possibly sell all day, and how could I do that? And that's wrong, or it's not right, or whatever kind of belief that you might have about sales, daily sales, selling on your stories, selling in any way, okay? So taking the perspective that sales is a love for people. So that's what we talked about yesterday on day 1. If you are just tuning in to the Soulful Sales, let me know if you would like me to tag you in the previous days and tag you going forward for the next now 6 days, because we're doing this for 7 days. Today, we're going to talk about innovation in sales. And then I'm also going to invite you to come join us inside Queen, my very low ticket offer that I'm offering right now, which we start on September 24th. So I want to talk a little bit about innovation in terms of sales. Okay, I'm just checking here. All right. So innovation, first of all, innovation requires that you block out all the noise, and there's lots of noise about business coaches telling you, oh, you should be doing it this way. If you're not making sales, do it that way. And maybe it even occurs like I'm doing that. But what I'm really here to tell you is that it really can be whatever way is aligned with you. I know that's kind of an interesting word. It's a little bit played out, alignment. But what I really mean is that it feels good to you. You want to be doing it that way. It doesn't feel like a struggle every single time. It's fun for you. You want to be doing it. And sometimes I think maybe you don't necessarily want to be doing it, but you do want to be having people maybe in your programs. And so therefore you're learning how to sell and how to show up in an authentic way that doesn't feel icky for you, if that's the way sales might have felt for you. So first of all, that you definitely want to be in a place where you can kind of tune out all the noise that's around you, because there's a lot saying that you got to do it a certain way. And I have been I've been resisting actually, that's not the right word. Like, I've been rebelling against that since day 1. I do, like I spoke about yesterday, I do like to take in certain things from different coaches, and I've had different coaches, but then I kind of mold it into something that feels good for me. I'm like, okay, I can do that piece of this strategy, and I'm going to leave the rest because I'm just not going to do that, or whatever it is. So innovative sales is when you are in your confidence, you're feeling like confident, able to self-express, to show up as who you are and what you have with what you have to offer, and you're like feeling powerful personally in your life. Now, this takes a little bit more, there's nuances to feeling powerful. There's lots of things that kind of like take your power away in life, which is awesome that I've got the mystery pre-work inside Queen that's going to help you with this, because there's things in your life that just kind of suck the power out of you, and then your creativity and your innovation disappear. You don't feel like, oh, I can create something. But let me tell you, my creation abilities are coming back. I took a long sabbatical, And I created the 7-day series kind of just like, okay, I'm going to do this. And this is what I'm teaching. And I did that another time with the energy and frequency of money. However, I've taught the energy and frequency of money many times. I've also taught about sales and all these things that I'm talking about many times. So it's not completely new, but it's like a creation that came in a moment of I'm sitting in silence. I'm just focusing on what am I going to do, kind of like a strategy and what will feel good for me. What would I like to do to create results in my business and with the offer that I'm offering. So for me, that's innovation. I can innovate. And I'm sure there's different levels of innovation. And, but what I'm speaking about for you is you being able to create something from nothing, but it comes from deep down inside you wanting to give to the people from a place of love. Like, I have this transformation and I know it's helping women transform many areas of their lives, and I've got to get it out to the people. I've got to show it to the people here online. So like, for example, this video, I'm going to download it and I'm going to post it on YouTube. Now, my YouTube isn't super active right now, meaning I don't have a lot of followers at the moment, but I'm building that, and it's just something I'm building out. But Facebook has always been my main platform, and I'm in like 30, 40, 50 different, maybe not 50, but lots of different groups. I've got my group and I've got my main personal page. So I created that last time when I was doing energy and frequency of money. I've never really done that before, where I did a series in my Facebook group and then downloaded the video and put it over on YouTube. It's totally simple. But what I was doing was creating a cover page for every single day of the 8 days of energy and frequency of money. And that just came to me. It was just an idea that came out of nowhere. And it was a really simple thing. I mean, I did create a cover photo for each day. But what I did was I downloaded it and I created the cover the day before, then I posted it the next day to make it simple for me, okay? Because that's what I'm talking about, is having it be something that's not a struggle. I'm not saying to not challenge yourself and like step out on a limb and grow, because I definitely think it's 11:11, at least here in Mountain Time or in Mexico City time, because that's where I am, y'all. I'm in Mexico. But I forgot what I was saying because I saw that it was 11:11. So yeah, we'll just drop what I was saying because I totally forgot. If it comes back to me, hooray. But yeah, so innovative sales, that's part of this. That's part of the soulful sales. It's really, you are selling from your soul. It's not a place that's wrong or bad. It's not like, ugh, I don't want to do this, or this is sleazy. It's finding that place in you that cares so much about people and the people that you are specifically here to impact, and showing up in that kind of energy of, I know I'm here and there are people that are looking for my message and looking for what I'm here to offer, what I'm here to teach, what I'm here to coach on, and how I'm here to help people get to their next level, okay? And I think that's, you've got to be connected to that fire inside you. And I won't lie, like sometimes that fire kind of goes out a little bit. I know for me, I used to be super fiery, and it's not that that's not there anymore. It's like what happens now is like I'm throwing wood back on the fire and building that back up. I just don't think for me it could ever go away, because I've got a lot of fire inside. And part of what has that fire going is my past, and facing that past and, sharing it. And part of what that has been for me is the sexual assault that I experienced when I was 12, and losing my brother to suicide when I was 22. So, and the sexual assault had lots of different effects to it over the years. And I've done so much healing around that I can say that on a live. And I'm not trying to gain any sympathy or anything like that or bring attention to that. It's just that is the type of thing that has been fueling my fire, because I know what it took for me to, and I don't want to use the word overcome, because it's like, I don't want anybody to experience themselves as they need to be fixed. I've experienced that. It's not a good feeling. You don't need to be fixed. It's just that there's stuff, kind of like a veil, kind of like stuff on top of who you really are, that gets in the way of that expression, and of your true expression, of your authentic, totally loving, creative, abundant expression. And there's stuff. And so, like trauma, that gets in the way. So my purpose here is to help women heal that and let go of that, and be able to then create the life they really want, the relationships that they want, the business that they want, because it's always just, there's something in the way. If you don't have what you want, there's just usually something in the way. And that's okay. But that's my purpose here, because that's what I went through. I went through experiencing, like, I wanted things so badly, but I felt like I couldn't have them. I felt like I wasn't good enough. And I knew that it was connected to a lot of the trauma and stuff from my past, and even experiences with my mother. But let me tell you, me and my mom are super close. I'll tell everybody that a million times. But I do like to share about, because you can have those experiences with somebody who you love, and you can talk about them. You can get through them, first of all, and you can heal and forgive. And that's exactly what me and my mom have done together. We've even taken some of the same personal and professional development courses. Like, we've done, not necessarily together, but the same courses separately. That has helped us grow a relationship, closer. And anyways, I digress. But the point is that you have a fire inside, and you tap into that fire, and it's your purpose. It's like why you're here. Okay, I came here. I've learned lots of lessons, still learning lots of lessons. In like a huge thing that I'm working on right now is who I'm being in relationships. And I went through a marriage and a divorce to really come to discover, whoa, like, I really don't know how to be a wife. And so I went to work on, how do I be a wife? How do I be just like my most awesome self in a relationship with a man who I love? And how do I continue that going strong over time? Okay, so that's my current, like, I've been doing that for like probably a year and a half or longer. And I've been actually in a relationship for, I think it's about 15 months now. And so great learning grounds to be in. But anyways, if you even look at that example, what's underneath everything is my deep desire and commitment to have a lifelong loving relationship. And that was born out of like not being able to have that in a moment, like sabotaging that or whatever, like it didn't work. And I have this deep devotion to having that. And that's what drives me to continue to learn and show up being my best self in a relationship. So there's always like a drive behind something. And what I was really talking about was your drive behind and your devotion to, I don't necessarily want to use the word drive, but I do sometimes, but your devotion to your business, your devotion to showing up every day, learning what you need to learn, writing the content, coming live, creating and innovating in a way that feels good to you. And that's going to feel better for you when you're wanting to make sales and show up and sell every day. Not just make sales, but actually doing the selling, like showing up and doing the selling, like I am doing today and almost every day. Like I am selling the Queen program right now, which is a 6 week activation. You get the Boss program that was created in 2022. This is Queen is Boss Remastered. I'll say it a million times. And so you get the member portal to Boss, and you get another 6 weeks recorded live with me. You get Quantum Time Release, which we're all going to do right at the beginning of Queen starting, which is September 24th. Y'all, it's only $33. Like literally, if you only did the Quantum Time Release, it's more than worth it. It's unbelievable. The $33 I use for the Quantum Time Release, I usually charge over $100. If you're doing a one-on-one, it's usually $333. I have a call coming up and I've got a reminder. So that's my structure. I've got an alarm clock to remind me. So in 10 minutes, I have a call. So what else do I want to say about Queen? Well, first of all, the link should be here, but if you need the link, just let me know and I will personally send it to you or put it in the comments for you. If you'd like to be tagged in the coming days of Soulful Sales, please let me know. If you'd like to be tagged in the previous days, also please let me know. Well, there's just one previous day because this is day 2. So day 3 will be tomorrow. In day 3, we're going to talk about self-expression when it comes to sales. Okay, so I look forward to that. And what else do I want to say about innovative sales or the Queen program? So the Queen program, you're getting 5 bonuses. I don't remember what they are right now. So you should go check out the page. So this program was created in 2022 originally. And now I'm curious, what are my bonuses? Let's see if I can see them. I know, like I should know this, right? But I think I only changed one of them. So I know that one of them is 77. Okay, so you're getting the ticket to the Quantum Time Release. That's bonus number 1. Bonus number 2 is clearing your financial energetic house. Okay, I'm giving you the exact way to do that, to clear your financial house. This is an energetic shift, super powerful. You're getting the money manifestation meditation. You're getting the confidence hypnosis. And then I've got a Return to Love book for you, free to download. And then, of course, you get all 6 modules of the previous Boss program. But really, what's going to happen here in this course, in this activation, is you're going to unleash the self-expression that naturally has you magnetic to money, okay? And you're also going to really go full throttle into innovating in your business, okay? So that you can launch your offers, your programs with ease and impact people, because that's what you're here for. The other thing you're going to do is you're going to step into this Queen confidence, into your personal power, into your creativity. And that is the cash creating leader that is going to emerge from you. You're also going to just author. You're going to be the author of your business. It's going to go how you say it's going to go. You're going to do it how you want to do it. Okay? And so much more, my loves. So much more. It's $33. Join us at the link in the comments, or it might be right there on the screen. I'm not sure, but let me know if you need it. Let me know if you want to be tagged in the Soulful Sales Day 3 and Day 1 if you missed it. And I love you. I'm going to go make a phone call to my other coach here in my program that I'm doing. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, my loves. Happy Friday.